Hi everyone! Today we will be talking about the outline that you're going to write to help you organize your essay 1 about the Black History Month article. And so you'll notice I have my essay outline form here, and I've got my article here all ready to go while I work on writing this outline. So I'm going to model for you how you're going to write your outline, starting with your essay's thesis statement. So you've already done pre-writing, you've selected your 3 points, and you've read the article, and so you're ready now to start kind of organizing your ideas, and that's what the outline is for. So you'll notice that I have a thesis statement already here, and it should look familiar from your essay assignment sheet. It's one of the sample thesis statements that I'm going to use, but you, of course, should come up with your own thesis statement based on your opinion of Black History Month. And so the thesis statement that I've chosen to use as a model is people in the United States should continue to observe African American History Month because Black History Month provides an opportunity to educate people about this element of U.S. history. African American history is still marginalized in mainstream history, and covering Black history adequately year-round is not realistic. So notice I have some abbreviations here, but once I type the actual essay, I will write out all of these words. Okay, so, and we know that the introduction that comes right before the thesis statement is going to be my 1-paragraph summary. So I'll just put summary there to help me remember. So I'm going to start with by formulating my first topic sentence. And my first topic sentence is going to cover the first support point in my thesis statement. So it's right here after the word because. Black History Month provides an opportunity to educate people about this element of U.S. history. So I can really copy it and paste it here and then turn it into a fabulous first topic sentence for my first body paragraph. So I need a transition to transition into this paragraph. So I might say something like, first of all, Black History Month provides an opportunity to educate people about, we'll say, African American history. And we'll say people in the U.S. about African American history. So now we need to prove that this is a reason that we should continue to observe Black History Month, that this actually happens, that people are educated during Black History Month. So we're going to get our evidence from the article, right? From our personal experience, and maybe even from the documentary More Than a Month. So we can start by looking at the article to see what the article says about Black History Month educating people. So we want to look at what supporters say about Black History Month in the article to give us some content potentially for our essay. So we could look here at what supporters say. We also might go down and look in the article at the section on Black History Month defended. So if you're supporting Black History Month in your essay, you might look in this section for quotations and things you could include in your essay. And you might look here at what supporters say. So let's start by looking at this section where it says not only does Black History Month educate both blacks and non-blacks about the African American experience in the U.S., it also fosters racial understanding and improves race relations. And then it goes on. So I think I want to quote this sentence in my essay to kind of offer an example of how Black History Month provides an opportunity to educate people. So I'm going to just, for now, just paste it here. And I know that when I put it in my essay, I've got to put quotation marks around it. And introduce it by saying something like, according to the article, just like my assignment sheet says for me to do. maybe fix it up a little bit. Okay. So now we've got a quotation from the article, and I'll work it into the paragraph. And now let me think about my experience. Now, when in all my years of life have I been educated about African American history during African American History Month? Well, let's see. I remember in middle school, my history teacher assigned a research paper during Black History Month. I wrote about African Americans in the medical field. And I learned about Charles Drew. He developed large-scale blood banks during World War II, which saved many lives. So see how I've got my topic sentence about how Black History Month provides an opportunity to educate. I've quoted the article, and then I have something from my own experience that demonstrates my education about Black history during Black History Month. So I'm going to do that in each paragraph. So let's just formulate one more topic sentence to model that for you, and then you can go work on your own outline using this as a model. So my next topic sentence will be about the second point in my thesis. So again, I'm going to just copy it and paste it. And since this is my second point, I'm not going to start with first of all. I could start with secondly, or next, or also, or in addition. I'll try in addition. African American history is still marginalized. And so there's my second topic sentence, and I'll go on to give evidence of this by quoting from the article, referring to my experience, and or mentioning the documentary More Than a Month. Also in my experiences, I need to talk about the African American History Month event that I attended. So even in this paragraph, I could talk about if I attended an event where I was educated, like let's say I went to see the Black Student Union event on February 19th on an anthem for an African American hero, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., where there's a speaker, an actor reenacting some of Martin Luther King's speeches. And I was educated more about Martin Luther King's speeches. Maybe I hadn't really paid attention or heard a whole speech before, and I heard it at that event and learned something about Martin Luther King and Black history. I could talk about that in my essay. So go work on your outline. Good luck.